Thank you for your question. In the method that I've chosen, I'll be drawing 3 cards. The first card will be a future card, an indication of your future, which of course is not set in stone, but the cards have a good idea about what's in store for you. The second card will be an action card. And like I said, the future is not set in stone, but your actions will determine much of what occurs. It can change the course of your future. And then the third card is really what you're after here, and that's a caution card or a warning card. That card is going to indicate a warning for you, dependent on your future, something to look out for, while all of the cards can indicate things to watch out for in the world of making good actions for yourself and just your future generally. That card is going to indicate a specific warning specifically meant for you. I'll cut the deck and begin the draw. For the future card, we have Super Grover, who has landed on the ground. Super Grover doesn't land unless there is some trouble, but Super Grover doesn't leave until that trouble is resolved. So in the future, I do expect certain trouble to arise, something that you should be aware of. But I also expect that you will have the power, like Super Grover, to overcome that trouble. So whatever is in store for the next few cards, I don't expect it to be something to overwhelm you, but I do expect it to take some effort on your part, and I'm interested to see what's in store. For the action card, we have the Bee. Bees, of course, are busy. Bees, of course, are hard workers. Bees can fly, which interestingly also can Super Grover. Bees also are creative. They create honey. They pollinate. So I see lots of good actions in that. But I also want to remind you that the question that's been asked is about warnings. So perhaps this bee is an indicator that certain actions similar to bees, while they are actions you should take, are actions that you should be aware of. And make sure that you make time for relaxation, make time for non-bee-like activities. All bees need their rest. And the caution card is the camel. Camels, as you know, keep a store of fat in their hump, allowing them a store of energy in case of emergencies. As we know, in your future, an emergency may be arising, one that you will be capable of handling, but perhaps this warning or caution is to make sure that you're prepared and that your ability to handle whatever arises is dependent on your preparation. It's also worth seeing this symbol as a symbol of others who you may need to be wary of or need to be warned of or to be cautious of. There are people in the world who over-prepare. There are people in the world who tell you that you are not prepared. And those people, perhaps, you should be wary of. There are also long journeys which could be ahead of you. And the only caution I have for you there is that you need the right amount of preparation, not over-prepared, not under-prepared. Especially if there's a long journey to somewhere that you know it will be a strain. There will be a desert in the future. There will be problems in the future. There will be work in the future. But if you focus on putting in the right kind of preparation, I believe that these cards bode well for you in the future.